Well, talking about programming languages, you got to know that if you're a beginner, it's important not to fall into this delusion that every language is the same. Every programming language is the same. It's not the same. All the Although they are somewhat similar, or they have the same roots. They work. At the end of the day, they have to be compiled into machine code. Okay, the machine has to run it in at the end of the day. So, but different languages they have the different purposes. And which is like top five programming languages I would recommend for 2020? Okay, let's start. Now, number five language I would say that would be good to learn is, well, it's PHP. Maybe you heard about it. Maybe in some countries it's not very popular. In some countries it's more popular. In some other countries it's not so much. But PHP is a very good starter. Okay, because you whatever you do on PHP, it's very easy to go online with it. There's no, it's not very hard, to go online with a PHP language. All you have to do is just to write the basic code. Even if you write, let's say you write something like hello or hello world, simple application. It's basically you have to write this long sentence to do it, and it goes and you go live. You go live online. So that would be one of the easier languages to choose from. That's PHP. Now, what's the number four? Uh, well, number four, I would say that could be Python. Yeah, everybody's talking about Python. You should learn as number one. I would not recommend this as number one. It's only if you want to try to get some basic concepts and but in terms of employability, you have to remember that when you start programming, your goal is basically for every one of us, for every one of you that you start programming, you have in goal a career, you have in goal an income, or you have in goal some projects you're going to do. But nevertheless, at the end of the day, you got to get paid for that, isn't it? So I would say Python is good, like in universities, good for the university or college projects, maybe school projects, robotics, whatever you like on an amateur level. It's a really good start, but I would not recommend to start with doing anything with this if you want to go online, because eventually you not be able to sell this uh, the skill for the employees, for the employers, because they're, if you say that you know Python, you have to be better know it very, very well in the beginning. So it's not good for a beginner in the beginning of your career. I would not recommend that. Now, what's the number three language? Well, um, contrary to everybody's belief, I would choose Java. Yeah, that's crazy, yeah? Why would you choose Java? Java is simply because of the applications on the phone. It's kind of difficult language, but you most likely to get employed with Java language. There's plenty of jobs. It's not the easiest language again to learn, but you can build something with it. Straight away, you can show somebody online, and when you starting learning anything, you have to be able to show somebody something, because if you're applying for a job, for the first job, after you maybe spend half a year or 1 year after you spent studying, you have to be able to show something that you made, something that you like, and it's not a school project, or it's not some copy paste project. No, 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 no. That's not the way to go. This is the uh, a topic for next video about what projects to build for the first job. But nevertheless, Java is very good language. It's not going to go away. And well, we have to consider, should you learn, and somebody might ask, should you learn Kotlin? Because the Kotlin new language, it's coming up. Like Google is pushing this language onto the market. So I would say I would still learn Java first instead of Kotlin. Kotlin you're going to pick up just like that. But the Java is going to give you opportunities. Simple as that. Now, what's the number 2? Again, contrary to most popular topics, I would say C#. Yes. Why C#? You might ask. This why? It's huge language. It's unwieldy. It's sort of a corporate product. Microsoft's product. I would say C# is gonna make you think, first of all, as well as Java, in object-oriented manner. These languages that we're going up with, they are very good for your career. It's not just I'm gonna build some whatever widgets somebody's gonna may or not see online. I'm gonna brag about it for a day or two, but you are thinking in terms of your career, not just not just some little project you want to put out in the world. No. I'm thinking about career here. So C#, there's plenty of jobs with C#. Jesus, so many. As long the same way with the Java, so many jobs, but and they have so many resources on top of this shit. You got so many resources. These are proven and tested and time-tested languages. So you got to pick. I wouldn't say that C# is like number 2 or number 3, but it's like the Java could be number 2. But yeah, they are just sharing the number 2 and number 3 position here. Moving on to the number 1, and if you guessed it right. That's JavaScript. Yeah, JavaScript, my friend. JavaScript is very, very good language for it. You learn, first of all, just because you're gonna get the job fastest. Simple as that. And if I was learning today any language, I have to I didn't know nothing about it, and I would have to choose after what I know now. After many years of development, I would choose JavaScript. It's by far. Now I could put it somewhere up there on top of choices, because yourself, it's everywhere. First of all, it's in your browser, and everybody has a browser. Everybody's when you open any window, basically this day, when you open your iPhone, Android, laptop, even TV set. Now, even these days, you got this one sits in microwaves and robots, you name it. So, contrary to the popular belief that this should be a Python, no. Python is gonna come up later in your career, maybe later, not now. Remember, you just starting. You're not on the 3rd or 4th year here on your career path. Okay, so we are choosing here an easy one. So we are picking here a low-hanging fruit for you, for yourself. And JavaScript is low-hanging fruit for you, because plenty of resources online, plenty of tutorials, plenty of examples, plenty of libraries, plenty of videos, plenty of courses, books. It's a well-tested language. It's a well-known language. It's widely used everywhere on the web. And now it's even being used outside the web in all kinds of devices. Could be a watch, smartwatch also, anything. With JavaScript, you can do lots of things. And it's got I wouldn't say this is very low entry barrier, but it's the best choice for you because of I mentioned what I mentioned before. You can streamline. You're gonna fast track your way into this career with the JavaScript. This is my sincere advice for you. Just don't dabble around. I mean, you're gonna have your favorite language in the end when you try them all. But I would say the fastest route and fastest path to build apps on for the iPhone apps, Android apps, or web applications, put something online is one of the best way and fastest way. This is JavaScript. It's not as easy, let's say, as PHP to put something online, but reward is greater because you're gonna get first of all you're gonna get paid more as a junior developer. You're gonna get paid more than any of these. For the languages I mentioned, there are four other. You have to. It's just a bigger, selection. From candidates. They're looking for better candidates. When as JavaScript concerned, you are as good as you are after, I don't know, they're gonna take you in after, I don't know, 6 months of really hard study. So I wish you all the best. All the best. Start with your new career, software engineering career, and I recommend you highly to start from these 5 languages. Thanks. This is Sandy, software engineer. With all sincerity, I wish you good luck.